This is the morning garden. I'm struggling, folks. I'm struggling keeping these plants alive. This here is the they call them the tall kale, tree kale. It's doing all right. It's doing okay. Then we come over here. That is my backup tomatoes. What I did is so many of them grew and they did it pretty fast. So these are backups. See, they're planted on that date there, the 2/5/18, and then these are the ones I want to put out, which they were buried deep, and then I brought them up. This right here is the giant Galen pink, and they grow on pretty slow because what I'm trying to do right now, I have about a month and a half before I can put these outside. Watermelon over here, and they've been doing pretty good. I mean, they're sucking up a lot of the fertilizer, and the tomatoes are, moderately growing. They're not growing real fast. These are the sugar babies. And look at that. I put them in there on the second 5. So people tell you different stuff. You can't put these plants in early, and yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just got to take your time with it. And let me tell you the key to taking care of a lot of these plants that I have learned. I don't claim to be no expert like some people do. I hate that when they do that. But at any rate, this right here, you look at the leaves. That's your key. And you see anything weird going on, like yellowing around the edges, spots on them, mold on them, anything like that, you gotta take action. And one of your tools is that device up there you call Google, and you can Google certain things and see how pretty the leaves look. The leaves are nice and care. I don't have any mites or bugs or anything bothering these plants, and the reason for that is I use the EM1. That helps out a great deal. The videos are all over YouTube, so don't worry about that. Those EM videos, EM1, all over. They show you how to make it. Show you where to buy from too, if you want to do that. And see, these are jalapeno peppers, and then you got the one here. Now some of these were lost. Right here, you can see that one there. Those are pickling. So all I did was, next to them and everything, will replant. That's all I did. And then you got the California Wonders. They just came up. That's the 19th, second month they were planted. Peppers take a little bit longer to come up for some reason. So just want to show you those. And those right there is basil, 2 different types of basil. And then you got over here, that's the cantaloupe. And it was acting real funny at first, like it didn't want to live. And this right here is another set of tree kale. And then we got, like I said, the Belgium pink. It's a variety of giant tomato. I just wanted to try it, that's all. I'm not. And this right here, all y'all recognize that. Those are, what is this called? God, what are they called? They passed the light. You see the light right there? They passed the light. They're called asparagus. I knew I'd get it right. So, don't listen to all the stuff you hear on YouTube. Some of it are people who claim to be experts, and they talk like experts. They act like they have had conversation with plants, and they know everything there is to know about plants. God, I hate that. So, you just simply read your information. It's all over Google. Get the facts. Oh, and pay attention to farmers. Actual farmers. I mean, you go on there and you type in farming, like for instance, I typed in farming tomatoes, farming watermelon, farming peppers. And they are in the business of doing this. They're not guessing about it. They're not telling you how it grew in their yard one year to the next. They're telling you what works. Then all you got to do is convert that from chemicals over to natural things to put in there. Like all this is grown, all of this is grown in cow manure. Every last one of them. Most videos won't tell you to grow it in cow manure. They won't do it. But I tried it, and I said, wait a minute, all these plants are growing healthy in cow manure. I went and got Black Kow at Lowe's and mixed in the regular vermiculite and vermiculite, and if I wanted perlite, I'll mix that in. Depends on how I wanted to mix it up. You can see all that perlite in there. And the plants do well, and plus the plants know that there's food in this mix, and it'll feed up to 3 months. So I couldn't lose a bag. I got a 40-pound bag, well, a bag. I don't know if it's 40 pounds. It feels pretty light, but these are just coming up, and so the whole point of it is that they started doing their thing, and buy the bag, mix it up. You know, and just get it going. So you got a couple more weeks here in Maryland, Zone 7B, and you want to get this stuff in pots and get it growing so that you're not out there paying $3 and $4 and $5 for one single plant. This plant here, they'll try to get $3 for this. I'm not paying $3 for this. I think I paid $1 for 50 of these seeds. And then I grew this many out of the pack, and the rest of them are still in the back. But if I like them, this will present me with seeds for the rest of my life. All I got to do is take care of the seeds and keep growing them over and over again. I buy the heirloom seeds. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. And with the peppers, hell, you could get a mature plant at a pepper at the grocery store and get the seeds out of it. All you got to do is pluck the seeds out and put them in the ground. And then you got the peppers. Peppers is cheaper to get than the other seeds, because all you gotta do is pluck the seeds out, put them in the soil, let them dry for maybe a day or two, and put them in the soil. And you got peppers, large peppers like the ones in the grocery store, but you gotta pick a pepper that's mature. That's the only difference. All right, this is the Morning Gardener. I enjoyed all of you tuning in and watching, because I can see some of you out there are doing good. I've been looking at your videos. And your videos look